The invitation reads, Mrs. Plunkett Green, Miss Ponsonby, Mr. Edward Gathorne Hardy, and Mr. Brian Howard request the pleasure of my company at St. George's Swimming Baths, Buckingham Palace Road, 11 o'clock p.m. on Friday, 12th of July, 1929. Please wear a bathing suit and bring a bath towel and a bottle. Each guest is required to show his invitation on arrival. The colors of the other girls' suits are dazzling. Some of them change suits 2 or 3 times throughout the evening. I've only brought one, but I don't mind. I fled with the trumpet player from the Negro band. I fled with one of the cocktail mixers who's always wearing a bathing costume. I even flirt with the rubber horses that float above the water. This is the single most greatest night of my life thus far. I shall never forget it. And then I see him, out of place in his full suit, amongst the semi-naked bodies, eyes darting nervously, until he spots what he's looking for. Me. I'm taking you home right now. And one of the other girls wanders over. I didn't know you had a fella. I don't. He's my brother. Cute. I hope he's brought a bathing costume. I haven't, he interjects. He doesn't like being spoken about in third person. Well, then I guess you'll have to go nude. It won't be the first time. And she laughs. My clothes are somewhere inside, so my brother drapes his jacket around my bare arms. We can get them tomorrow. She's only just got here. She hasn't even swum yet. And then he turns to her. I'm not talking to you. But the girl's not listening or doesn't care. Do you have a light? She wants to know. A cigarette dangling from her lips. I want to avoid this, but a Negro saxophonist is riffing, and some girls are splashing in the water, and some girls are spilling their martini glasses, and he can't contain himself. No, and I don't think it's very ladylike to be smoking in public. And this time, she hears him, loud and clear. She smiles. She can't tell if he's flirting or challenging her. She doesn't care either way. Oh, why is that? And now I'm suddenly ready to leave. I don't want to swim, I just want to leave. And why doesn't the band play louder? Why have they gone quiet just as the moment my brother says? Because people will mistake you for an ordinary whore. Play, goddammit! Why won't the band just play? And everyone is looking over. Everyone who a moment ago I was dancing with and drinking with are now looking over at my 18-year-old brother. And the music starts again. Only it's not the band. It's the people. My brother has underestimated his audience. Because if he'd look around, he'd notice the girls all over the pool, shamelessly smoking. And the girl, she says, shall I take it as a no then? You don't have a lie. And the girls laugh even harder. And I can't help it. And I start laughing too. I'm laughing so hard that I can't see it coming. Slap. If you want to act like a slut, I'll treat you like one. My cheek is throbbing, but the effort to touch it feels too much. My face is wet, and I don't know whether it's the tears or if someone has splashed me from the pool. So I just stand there, clutching the inside pockets of my brother's jacket. And I wish I'd never come out tonight. I wish I'd stayed home, like a girl should. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. You think our mother fought for your rights so you could behave like this? And as I'm leaving, my bare feet on the concrete, I feel something in my hand, in my pocket. Matches. And I don't think about what I'm doing. My body takes on a new life, and I've turned back. Everyone is still watching. I strike a match. Fizz. Pop. And I light a cigarette. And it feels like the best thing I've ever done in my life. And my brother just looks at me. A look that says, I won't forget this. A look just says, just wait until we get home. And I know that I don't have a choice. So I throw off his jacket and dive into the pool.